Sega.
That's right. It's finally time to play my two favorite video games of all time. Up in your heart, it's gonna be alright, yeah! Sonic Adventure, my second favorite video game, second only to its sequel, Sonic Adventure 2, that we'll be getting to after this. So let's create a new file here. And I'm super excited to finally jump into this game. I've been wanting to do a Let's Play of this for quite a long time. Before we jump into it, there's a couple things I gotta explain. Number one, story is a much bigger deal in these 3D Sonic games than it was in the 2D games that came before it. So I will be letting the cutscenes play out uninterrupted with no commentary, so that if you haven't seen the cutscenes yet, you can see them. But if you have seen them already, not to worry, I will be putting timestamps in the description so you can skip them if you'd like. You might also see the timestamps in the progress bar, because I think that's a new feature YouTube has. A good feature. Look at YouTube adding a good change every once in a while, instead of screwing everything up. Also, I do have some quality of life mods on this, like Dreamcast Conversion and the fixed lighting and whatnot, but I'll be explaining those in further detail later in the playthrough. I just want to get right into this. Knock knock, it's Knuckles, but we're gonna be playing as Sonic because your boy is not unlocked yet, and Sonic is honestly more fun to play as in this game anyway, in my opinion.
Oh yeah! This is happening! What's up?
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
shit. It's some water dude. Whatever will we do? We'll just homing attack him in the head a few times. This boss fight is... it's alright. It's over very quick. I often forget that this is even in the beginning of the game. Sometimes I think that Emerald Coast happens first, but no, there's like this boss fight first, and I forget about it because it's... Look, it's literally... Boom. It's over. It's 3 hits. Not a super exciting start to the game, I know, but it gets better very quickly as soon as you get to the first level.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
Now is where it gets good. Now it's time to head to Emerald Coast. That is our first level. By the way, this is the hub world, Station Square. We're going to be seeing a lot more of this as the game goes on. You can talk to the people, or you can spin dash them by accident because it's the same button.
Over there at the beach, I hope the pilot's okay. Mr. Sonic, why did you smash into me with your spin dash?
Alright, let's play the level instead of making dumb jokes. So, what is my favorite thing about this game? I like almost everything about it. Well, aside from, like, you know, some issues. But, like, my favorite thing about this game, the thing I love the most, is the way it feels to control Sonic. You know, his control is super responsive, and you can really make good use of the momentum and physics to traverse your way around. I think the most important thing in any game is the control, because that's what you experience the entire game with. You know, if the control is bad... Oh, by the way, let's go around here. There's some extra goodies, because this game has really good level design as well, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, control is what you experience the entire game through, so if the control is bad, that kind of brings down the entire experience. But if the control is good, if it's so good that it's fun just to move around even when you're not making it anywhere, then that really can enhance the experience of the game. It's the same thing with games like Spider-Man PS4. Like, it's fun just to swing around the city even if you're not doing anything, and it's the same thing here. It's fun to move around as Sonic, it's fun to spin dash. Earlier in the level, I'll show the clip again as I'm talking about it, there was like a ramp, and I could have taken the spring right there, and it would have taken me to another pathway that would have taken a little longer, but I took advantage of the momentum and physics, and I spin dash jumped up that ramp, and took a faster pathway. And of course now we're already done with Emerald Coast because I did it way too fast. I even had to stall at the end a little bit there just to finish what I was saying, but that's alright, I guess. Sonic's just gonna pose before he saves his buddy, that's fine. He's gotta do his pose first.
Hey Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the Southern Emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharge! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Alright! So, where's the Mystic Ruins? I'll show you where the Mystic Ruins is. It's so mystic. Like Mystic Cave. It's late, okay? Give me a break. See, so this is the train station. In Station Square. It'll take you to the sky, apparently, because of that camera angle. But no, it takes you to the Mystic Ruins. And this is an even bigger hub area. It gets way bigger if you go in the forest. I don't really like the forest that much. You do have to travel through it later in the game, but yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's fun just going around as Sonic, spin dashing. The control is really good. But basically, we go up here because we have an egg to fight against.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere! Or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
Oh shit, he's gonna take him by force the hard way. What's by force the easy way? Has anybody ever asked that question? What is by force the easy way? So yeah, this is the first Eggman boss fight, and when you get an upgrade later, you can actually defeat him in like 2 hits or something. I guess while we're fighting against him, I'll talk about what mods I have on. So basically, there were, I'm probably gonna defeat him too fast, and you know what, I'm gonna postpone the last hit for a second so I can talk about the mods I have on. So basically, there's been several different versions of this game. I have to resist hitting him so I can keep talking. There's been several different versions of this game. What I'm playing right now is the DX version for Steam. The Steam release of Sonic Adventure. That was based off of the DX port, which was already a shitty port, and they made it even worse. But thanks to the awesome modders that are super dedicated to this game, they've brought back the textures and stuff from the Dreamcast version. So, you know, if you look at Sonic, he's the higher poly model from the DX version, but he's got like the fur textures and all that from the Dreamcast version of the game. Dreamcast version, by the way, has the best control by far. It has the least glitches by far, and these mods actually fix those things as well. So that's why I've got those turned on. There were some lighting glitches that have been fixed as well. And yeah, this is basically just the definitive version of this game. This is the definitive way to play it. And I think that might be the slowest anybody's ever beaten that boss.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos! Let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails!
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Tails, where the f*** did you go? You were like right there, dude. Oh shit. He's gone. He's gone forever. No! I will mourn the loss of Tails by coming up to his workshop and putting... Oh, you can go into his workshop. See, this is a cool thing about the hub world. There's all kinds of little stuff like this. This was his favorite rock. I'm going down here with the rock somewhere. Now it's time to go to the second level of the game, Windy Valley. But what's this? It looks completely different from the Windy Valley you may recognize if you've played this game before. That's because this is the beta version of Windy Valley. The much, much better version in my personal opinion. Just ignore that. That's not a good example of why it's better. So don't jump for that platform yet. They haven't added any collision to it. But basically, the reason this is a lot better is because, I mean, look at all these extra pathways. There's so many different pathways you can take. It's so open and expansive. It's a lot more like the classic Sonic games if they were in 3D. And this is a type of level design that apparently, from what I've heard, Sega was going to do more of in this game, but then they chose to go with a more linear design. It's still not that linear, it's still pretty open, there's still a lot of extra paths, but this beta just really shows off what could have been. Speaking of that, because it's a mod, it doesn't have the best camera, so I'm turning free camera back on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. After this, I will be playing the official version of the stage that made it into the final game, but I just wanted to play this version first to show it off because it's very interesting. And I personally would have liked if this made it into the final game instead of the one we got. And the one we got is still good, but this is just so much better. Except for this tornado section. I feel like the tornado section is a little bit better in the final game. But everything else in this level, a lot more paths, a lot more slopes, a lot more ways to just take advantage of Sonic's speed and momentum. The level design here is just great. I really wish it made it into the final game. And of course, the music playing right now is a remix of a song from 3D Blast, Sonic 3D Blast, which was a game I was thinking about maybe playing, and I might still play it at some point because it does feel kind of weird, honestly, to just basically skip the second half of the classic Sonic era. Even though I am just doing a main series playthrough because, you know, I've got I've got a life, and I'm not gonna be playing every single game like Clement did, and that's in no way a knock on Clement. In fact, it's more of a compliment to him because he was his dedication, man, to go and play every single game in the series, and he actually went through with it. Took him 10 years, but he did it. I mean, that's incredible, but I'm just doing the main series games in this, unless I want to do like a non-main series game like Sonic Advance or something, just because I feel like it, I will. There's not really any hard and fast rules here. Point is, I might do 3D Blast at some point, because it does feel kind of weird to just skip from 1994 all the way to 1998. But for right now, I just want to play my favorite games. I want to play Sonic Adventure, you know? Even if I'm playing terribly like I'm doing right now and getting lost. Alright, don't go that way, you idiot. Go this way. Camera's still a little wonky even with free camera on, but that's fine though. It's not that wonky. You can still kind of get the hang of it. Oh look, there's like extra shit under here I didn't even see before. See, it's so cool. It's so cool. And here we are at the end, where the Chaos Emerald lies. But of course, I do want to also show off the official version of it. So we'll cut to that right now. Alright, now here we are at the official release of Windy Valley that made it into the final game. It's a lot more linear than the version we just played, the beta version, but it is still a pretty fun level. If you come up here fast enough, you can get this extra life before you get sucked into the tornado! Oh! How am I able to move around just fine in here? As I mentioned before, I like this version of the tornado section better. It seems a little bit more polished and easier to move around in. But this is the only part of the level that I like better in this version than in the original. And also, yeah, how is Sonic able to move around just fine in here? He's in a tornado. I mean, I'm not complaining, but still, it doesn't make any damn sense. The cool thing about this level is that you can skip some parts by just jumping down, like I did a minute ago. And also, since I got the mod on, yep, there we go. Normally that would take a lot longer. And of course you can just spin dash jump over there. You don't even have to use the ring trail because it's such a short jump. It's just kind of hard to do with the way the camera is facing. These wind gusts, you want to be careful. You don't want to move your control stick around too much when you're in them or you might fall out. Okay, you see those clouds below? Don't those look like a face? Like, I don't know why, but that looks like a face to me. Here's yet another part where you can jump down to save some time. And are we already at the end? Yes, we are. There's a ring capsule over here. Okay, that actually has a lot of rings in it. And there we go. That is the official version of Windy Valley. Again, not quite as good, but it's good though. And that's it for part 1 of Sonic Adventure. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And we will have part 2 next week. And until then, this has been Knuckles. Have a great week.
Okay.